Everybody, welcome to JAIIB CAIIB English Medium channel. I hope that all of you are doing fine. As you know that last 30 days are remaining for your principles and practices of banking. So it becomes very important for us to understand that how we can score more than 60 marks within the remaining time period. This particular session will guide you throughout till the end that how you can maximize your score in the remaining time period. So let's get started. First of all, you must know the date, the examination date. The exam is on 8th of November. Effectively, we have only 30 days for the preparation. Remaining time period, we will be focusing on the revision as well as mock test practice. So when I talk about the module wise preference, what should be your preference? Module A should be dealt with first, then B, then C, and then D. And why I am saying this? Because of the weightage. In module A and B, you will find that there are in total 41 units, and these 41 units will cover not only the journal banking operation but also your credit operations, also the functions of banks. This module covers all those topics related to credit delivery in our banks. When I talk about the banking technology, again a very important module. From here we have seen good latest updates questions, and the last one being your ethics. So ethics, more or less you have the case studies questions from here. But in May 2025, what we have seen, what we have observed is that PPB is becoming a bit tricky now. Fine, now it is becoming a tricky subject to crack. Why? Because whenever we say that we are not expecting any question from this particular topic, let's suppose from A and B, C, or for that matter, we do not think that numerical will come from this particular chapter. So now these things won't work. We have to be very comprehensive while covering the PPB subject, and we will see that where we have to focus. First of all, you should know that what kind of questions are asked, because ultimately you have to solve the questions only. So case study based questions are there. Then we have the data based question as well as multiple statement based questions. For these three categories, you must focus on the regulations. What all regulations are there in banking? Then who is the reporting authority? This is very important. The adjudicating authority for various you can say domains. And then what are the timelines of resolving any kind of dispute if it is there? After that, formula based questions, they were a hit in May 2025. We saw at least 15 questions which we can solve using the formulas only. Then we have some real life based question also. Real life based, how they are different from the case study based? See, these are hypothetical situation, the case study based questions. But real life experiences, whatever you are gaining being a banker, you must inculcate that also while solving a question which is in the PPB subject, because we have seen that when you try to solve with that mindset that yes, I am a banker and I know how to react in this particular situation, then chances are really high that you will be able to catch the exact need of the particular question and you will solve the question itself. Now let's start with the most important topics which we have to cover in module A. So general banking operation, overall it is a very important you can say module, because it talks about all those operations which we see on daily basis. Right? All the bankers out there, they must have faced these particular operations at least once in their banking career. So starting off with the banker customer relationship, what are the types of relationships we have? All those types are important. Fine, all the types are important. Be it the debtor creditor, then we have the relationship for your pledge also. After that, we also have the executor trustee relationship. All these are very important. AML KYC guidelines, the most important being PMLA obligation. The Prevention of Money Laundering Act is very important here. Then in the operational aspects of KYC, you must know what is the CKYC record registry, what all important points are there. When we talk about the operational accounts of various types of customer, we must know the types of organization. What all types of customers can be there? Minor can be there, Pardanasheen women, HUF, like that. Trust can be there. Then operational aspect of the deposit accounts, again a very important topic. But from here, off late, we have seen that lesser number of questions have been asked. Operational aspects of handling, clearing, collection, or the cash, the check truncation system is a must do here. Why? Because CTS guidelines have been revised by the RBI, and we can find one question on CTS in this particular attempt. Banker special relationship, so right of appropriation is very important. When we talk about the foreign exchange remittance facilities, FEMA, or for that matter, Indo-Nepal remittance scheme is very, very important. Then if you focus on the operational aspects of NRI business, just remember that SNRR, the special non-resident rupee account, is must do, because question has been asked from here time and again. Then the FCAR, the foreign currency accounts for residents. We talk about the FCRA Act of 2010, very important. Then we have cash management and its importance. But you should club this particular chapter, the cash management, with the cash here. Okay, the operational aspects of handling, clearing, collection, or checks. The cash, which is a component here in this chapter, you must include the cash management services here only, and try to cover this topic, this particular, you can say, cash topic in this chapter. Then we have the payment and collection of checks, other negotiable instruments, which are very, very important. The NIA Act automatically becomes important for us. After that, after this particular chapter, all these units, responsibility of paying bank, responsibility of collecting bank, ancillary services, financial inclusion, customer services guideline, duties of the bankers, rights of the bankers. These are very general, right? They are very general topics which you can skip and do at a later stage. But these last topics, fine, these last topics, you must be well versed with them, be it the RBI OS scheme or for that matter the RTI. From here, good amount of questions can be asked based on the adjudicating authority, based on the you can say tenure of a particular post, a particular position. The tenure is also important. What is the turnaround time there for resolving any dispute? All such questions are very, very important. And mind it, from module A, you will be able to score at least 25 marks if you go with the important topics. So 25 marks are at stake out of 100, which is huge, right? So module A, always remember, it carries 25 marks. So practically if we see, so you can score 15 to 17 marks easily, right? That's how we will be building our score till we will be acquiring the particular score of 60 when we break the number of marks in bits and pieces. So from module A, what should be your target? 20 marks. That should be your target from this module. Module B, the functions of banks. Again, as I told you, that the credit heavy module is this. So advances section, if you are in the advances section, then you will find this particular module quite easy. So we start off with the principle of lending, where fund-based, non-fund-based facilities, you must know the difference. Working capital is one of the most important topic. You must know that how working capital works, what about the working capital cycle, and how we disburse a loan related to working capital, what all we see while disbursing the loan for WC. Then operational aspects of loan accounts, the guidelines framework for recovery are very important. Difference between secured and unsecured loans. After that, we have the contracts. The various contracts are there. In case of securities, what are the different modes of charging the securities? Contract of bailment, contract of charges. Documentation is one such you can say subtopic only, although it's a chapter. But again, treat it as a subtopic, because somewhere down the line, documentation forms an integral part of your principles of lending. Then NPA, or the stressed asset, very important. Entire unit is important, be it the SMA category, the NPA category. Then how we will be, recovering those loans, those dues, very, very important. Important laws related to the recovery. The SURFACI Act is highly important here. Contract of indemnity, contract of guarantee, and bank guarantee when we talk about the non-fund based facility. Same goes for the LC. What are the types of letter of credit, that you must also know. Then DPGs, what is the purpose of a DPG, deferred payment guarantee? Laws related to bill finance, not that important, but yes, basic definition you must know, that what all laws are there. There are various laws which govern the bill finance. So all those laws you at least must know the definition under that particular law. Then we have the personal finance, be it credit card, home loan, consumer loan. PSA, again, very, very important. The NBC calculation, direct question has been asked in May 2025. After the ANBC calculation, we have the agri finance, MSME, the government schemes, very important. All these units, starting from priority sector till the end, these are highly important. You cannot skip any topic from these units. From here, good amount of questions are expected. So as I was saying in module A, here also you must target at least 20 marks, minimum 20 marks you must target from here. In total 40 marks, or if you have read earlier also, you are in the process, then you can easily I am saying score 50 marks also with the help of these two modules only. Then module C, banking technology. The banking technology, it includes all these, you can say, important chapters. All these chapters are listed, but what are the important subtopics? There you should focus in banking technology, be it core banking, network technologies in bank, EOD, the end of day, beginning of day, password control, ATMs. What is the TAT for ATMs? What do we mean by SWIFT, the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication? NPCI's role. After that, we have the information system audit and security. What is the impact of technology adoption? Cyber crime. What is the actual crux of the cyber crimes? Technology trends in the banks. All these latest technologies you must know. So this module, it will carry minimum of 15 marks, and you can easily score 10 marks from here as well. So in effect, from A plus B plus C, you can score 60 marks. That is how the trend is till now. We do not know what will happen in the upcoming attempt, but going by the previous trends, yes, you can do it via the three modules. 60 marks you can achieve. Module D, again, ethics in banks and financial institutions, only focus on the important topics, like what is the definition of ethics, how we define the ethics in terms of business ethics, and how we relate it with the banking. It is obviously an oxymoron term, because in business we are saying that we need to have some ethics, because ethics is what, it is directly related to the moral grounds, and in business all of us know that profit is the only king. Okay, that is why we say that it is an oxymoron term. Ethics at individual level, what is morality, personal conflicts, what are the values, all these definitions you must know. Ethical dimensions for the employees, insider trading should not be there. What are the HRM, the human resource management ethics, fair accounting practices? This is very important. From here, case studies based question can be asked. Then same case study from here also. Expect one case study on unethical behavior, the work ethics at your workplace, plus banking ethics, your intellectual property rights. All these topics are very important. So from here also, again, you can score at least 5 to 7 marks minimum. I'm telling you, if you are well versed with these topics. So overall, when we talk about the entire, uh, marks distribution, or for that matter, if you focus on these topics, then you can easily score somewhere between 60 to 65 marks, and that is the ask. That is what we always target. We do not target 50 marks, no. At Adda 7, we are very clear in our mind that we have to breach the margin, breach the qualifying marks by a margin. So not 50 marks, we will target 60 to 65 marks. Okay. So if you have any kind of doubt related to this particular session, do let me know in the comment section. Right now, we are celebrating the big increment days, where we are providing flat 80% discount on the JAIIB and CAIIB Mahapacks, plus 2x validity is also one particular offer. If you want to have the maximum discount, just apply the discount code Y1003. And if you have any issue for a particular you can say courses, or for that matter you want to have information regarding any course, just dial 0981 981 9247, and our team of experts will guide you in the best possible manner. Okay, so we'll see you in the next session. Till then, goodbye everybody, take care and keep